What's going on, everybody? My name is Zach, and this is actually my first YouTube video. I'm going to start my channel off by talking about locks. As you can see from the title, we're going to be talking about when you should start your locks. I have a few shorts that I posted not too long ago. Those weren't really like serious. I don't know if some of you may have seen them, some of you may have not, but those weren't like serious videos. I kind of just did them to get a better feel of what it's like being on the camera and stuff like that. But this is my first actual video. Now, I don't think I'm gonna focus my whole entire YouTube channel based off locks, but I think just for now, just starting off, I want to just focus on one thing, and that's gonna be locks. So as you can see, I do have locks. I have the high top. I don't have the locks on my sides of my head. I have a fade, high top fade. I don't have a cut right now, so I ain't gonna show y'all what it look like. But so I do have the high top fade. I've had my locks for about 2 years. Actually, May 29th of last month. Yeah, obviously, it's June 2nd now, but May 29th was my 2-year mark, and I actually had locks. I had locks for a year before now, but I cut them. And then I waited like a year, and then I got them back. So I've been in the lock community for a good amount of time. I've learned a lot. I've gained a lot of knowledge, and I will say, for those of you who don't have locks yet, there's going to be a lot of things that you're going to learn like after you get them. You know what I mean? It's better. It's easier to understand certain things about having locks after you actually go ahead and start that process. Now let's go ahead and start talking about when you should get your locks. Now, for me personally, I don't know anybody who has locks that look nice that doesn't wish that they started their locks sooner. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, when you talking about when you should start your locks, start them as soon as possible. That's my philosophy. Because anybody that I know, anybody that you know that has locks wishes they started their locks sooner. The sooner you start, the sooner it's gonna look as good as you want. But obviously, when you first get them, they're not gonna look that good. It's going to be a process, but you can't avoid that process really, because even if you grow your hair out to like a huge afro and you choose to get your locks, then your hair still has to mature. It still has to get used to being in actual locks. So it's not gonna look good. I mean, it's gonna look good, but it's not gonna look how you expect it to, basically. And I wish I had somebody to tell me that when I started my locks the first time. When I started my locks the first time, I'm gonna show y'all a picture up here. Didn't look good. The very first time, it didn't look good. People at school was laughing at me, and I couldn't wear a hat. I was embarrassed. I was ashamed. But I just stuck to it, and I just let my hair grow out. I really was an embarrassing time, but like I said, I just let it grow. And then here's gonna be a picture of what it looked like after the year mark, after I let them grow. That was my first set, and now I have my second set. I'm gonna take my hair down a little bit so y'all can see the length, but I just want to let y'all know, man, as soon as you can start your locks, start them. Now, granted, when you start your locks, it is, as far as having maintained locks, it is going to be an expense. You know what I mean? To get unless you have somebody like your girlfriend or somebody at home that can do it for you, like your mom or somebody like that, or even your brother. Men do locks too. So if you have somebody that can do it for you for a cheaper price, that's a cool route. But as far as like just in general, if you don't have nobody and you got to go out and find somebody, I advise you, before just trusting somebody, you look at their work, pay attention to what they do. Pay attention to, if you can, try to get in contact with somebody who's been going to them for a good amount of time and see how they go.